Welcome back, YouTubers and Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing out the Madden cheese as always. I got some plays for you today out of the Cardinals playbook. This is one of my top 5, top 10 playbooks pretty much every year, you name it. And I'm pretty much thinking that an ebook out of this later in the season would probably be a really good idea. So I already have my 3 offensive ebooks recorded already. I'm editing them and putting them into a book form as we speak. But the Cardinals are definitely one that's going to be on my radar. So if you guys think that you might actually check this out in an ebook form, let me know in the comment section. Or if you have any suggestions for a better playbook to do an ebook on, let me know in the comment section as well. Other than that, this run formation that I'm going to show you right now, to me, is one of the most overpowered run formations in the game, and EA agrees, because when they first came out with this formation, and I originally put out a video on it maybe like 2 Maddens ago, it was in like 5 different playbooks, and they took it away because it was so overpowered. It was in the Ravens playbook, which you guys know I love. I was in the Bears playbook, which is also a playbook that I'm putting out this year in an ebook form, so obviously I like that too. And it was in the Miami Dolphins playbook, all of which are gone now. The Arizona Cardinals did not originally have this in their playbook, but after they took it away from all those other playbooks, it can only be found in the Arizona Cardinals playbook. So that's how you know that this formation is that good, when EA tries to hide it in a playbook, you know, all by itself. So obviously, like I said, very overpowered. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna show you the one run play. I might do 2, I'm not entirely sure, but the one run play that's making me do this video is the halfback toss, without a doubt. So we're gonna pick that, and then we're gonna go random 3-4 in defense. I honestly don't have any tips for this other than just to run it right away. At times, if you have a defensive end or an outside linebacker wider than this blocker, it's not a bad idea to motion this guy out. He has an opportunity to then get outside that blocker, which is really what I want. But you can see, for the most part, all I was doing was sprinting to the sideline. That's pretty much how this play is going to work out. Now, if that defensive end or that outside linebacker doesn't have the edge, just run the play as is. As you can see, like I said, I'm not really doing anything here. I'm just straight up sprinting to the sideline, and I almost got a 30-yard touchdown. That's how overpowered the blocking is. That's how crazy this blocking setup is. So here we go. They're crashing down, but it doesn't matter, because like I said, you can see how those blockers just set up like a brick wall. It's like the Great Wall of China. So like I said, the only real adjustment you have, if you need to, is motioning out this tight end. All that really does is get him a little bit wider, lets him loop out a little bit wider to get in front of you as a blocker. So all I'm reading is outside leverage. Like right here, I don't really have it. That safety or cornerback is kind of down in the way. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to motion this guy out, let him get a crackback block. And you can see we're just getting a really easy alley. It's not always a home run touchdown. So reading the edge, I have outside contain here. Go ahead and use my blockers. Like I said, I'm pretty much just sprinting to the edge. 15 yards, you know what I'm saying? Real easy. Really easy play. I didn't have to do that, but I did it anyway. And it's never going to be a negative anyway, so it's, even if I do that by mistake, it doesn't really matter. Can only work as a positive. So here we go once again. He's going to engage, and I'm going to come right off the backside there. And oh, we're going to get a nasty. We carried him in for a touchdown. That's a perfect play to end it right there. Not that that's the end of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move on to another run play. I should have mentioned originally that there's only about 4 good plays in this entire thing. So if you want to do your audible adjustments, you can go ahead and you can set them up just like I did here. So here I pretty much have all the best plays. The other only really good run play that I like is the counter weak. I'm going to go ahead and pick that. And then we're going to go random 3-4. Yeah, I would say this counter is only effective if your opponent is heavily leaning the other way as far as trying to stop the toss. If they see this formation and they're going ahead and they're going to over pursue. Like I said, this run's only going to really be effective if they're over shifting. But you can see there's definitely run lanes. They're typically up the center, I would say, is where they are. But like I said, I would only really pull this out if somebody's overcompensating for the toss play. That would be the scenario where you want to hit them with a counter in your audibles. So last play, aside from the dive, which is pretty, you know, simple, or a lot of these runs really aren't that great. I mean, the power O, I don't care for at all. I don't think that's effective at all. But the only good pass play, and this formation used to have a lot more pass plays. Once again, EA took all that away. Is the PA tight end cross. So we're gonna pick that. I'm gonna go random 3-4 again. So when this play originally came out, this guy Graham was running Seals Jones's route, and they took that away. They changed that because I used to motion him over like that, and it was kind of glitchy to the edge. But I'd say the best way to run this is just as is. I think that you're really going to have your best option here to this tight end, and I don't even know if you held on to that, but it's all good. This play, you just want to run it just like this. You're really going to go fullback, and then you're going to go square route. That's the best you have, is this guy and the route above him. So you're playing the square off of the fullback. And you can get that X route up the middle there if the user's not paying attention. But that's about it. I don't really think Fitzgerald's going to do too much. And this one right here, I mean, that was a man coverage, so I had to get rid of a man blitz. I had to get rid of it quicker than I wanted to. But this is pretty much the play. And then, like I said, a previous run, I said you can motion this guy out. I'm not suggesting to run it like this. I actually think putting him on a drag going back is probably the best way if you motion him out. As you can see right here, he's just coming back naked on the other side. He's not a running back. I probably should have put a running back in there. So it's up to you. If you motion him out, you can run him just like this. I would suggest being, to the far hash mark or something like that at the very least. Best method, I'd say motion him out. Put him on a drag though. Have him come back open underneath. Like I said, he's not even very athletic, but you can see how he's just beating. I don't know, that might be Landon Collins. He's just beating it up to death, Not entirely sure who Landon Collins, which one Landon Collins is, but I'm guessing that was him. So here we go. We got that square route. Like I said, that's going to be good. That would look like another man blitz, so everybody's going to pretty much get open on that play. So decent option like this. We're basically staring at the fullback. As you can see, he's going to get underneath the coverage more times than not. But if I'm going to run like this, I'm basically just got two options: Coleman and Seals Jones. That's R1 and square. As you can see right here, they drop down to R1. So I'm going to take it up to square. And if I could have caught and ran that, I probably wouldn't have gone. So just a couple of stock plays. Really good formation, stock plays. And then that guy right there. If it's a man coverage or whatever, that might have been a zone turning into man, but you can see he gets wide open there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to end the video on that. If you guys want to see more Arizona Cardinals, or if you guys want to see an ebook out of this, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, thanks for watching Madden Money Shot out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.